back. Let's get into this little lock style I got going on. I just tried this last night. I think it turned out cute. My little 2-barrel twist. I forgot to look in the mirror, so I don't really know if it's looking crazy or not. Got my little lock jewelry. Thought this was so, wait, where's the other one? Oh, yeah, my little lock jewelry. So today I want to talk about, I made a list of 20 things that I wish I knew before starting locks, or maybe a few suggestions, or just things that I was just thinking about. Like I started my locks just because I had always wanted to try them. And it's certain things that if I would have known before, I would have just known. So I just made a list. So let's go over these are not in any particular order. This is just my opinion on things that this clicking and clanking of this earring against this luxury is so irritating. Take these earrings out. They're so heavy. I think they're so cute. I love black Kika earrings. So these are in no particular order. These are just things I just was writing down because I was like, okay, well, you know. So number one is make sure about the size of your locks. So I'm at 6 months and maybe 3 weeks or something like that. So over the last month, some of my locks were getting really thick. So I had this wonderful idea that I can break my locks myself. But yeah, after 3 days of trying, and I only had 3 locks I wanted to break, I ended up messing up one completely, damaging my hair. So I end up finding a loctician, which she was great. She was able to get me for a consultation. Then the very next day, she was able to wash, repair, and retwist my hair. And I love her, and I'm gonna go back to her. But I'm saying that to say, when I first started my locks, I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna let them do what it do. You know, parts all crooked. And so if you really like, I'm glad I started them when I started them and I didn't find a person. And I think like, you know, everything happens for a reason. But I think about the size, the parts, and like think about that in the beginning, because, you know, don't find yourself like me, damaging a few of your locks. So when I do my 7-month check lock update, I'm gonna take these barrel twists out, and so we can really look at the ones that I end up damaging myself. And, you know, I'll just tell that story on that video. And number 2, just leave your hair alone. When I first got it, I was just like touching it, just doing the most. And it was like, I could just leave it alone. Like, it's easier said than done because I was doing it, but yeah. And you don't have to overthink the maintenance of your locks. Like, really just like spray water, put a little oil. You know, I just was overthinking it in the beginning. And that, you ain't got to do that. Number 4, the color. If you dye your hair, the color just don't seem to last. I don't know if it's my hair or if this is just something that I just didn't know. But if you dye your hair, the color is not gonna last. When I was a loose natural, I colored my hair and it was 2 years before it completely grew out and just started fading crazy. But I mean, you get a color, when they say 6 weeks, it's gonna be 6 weeks. Like, it's just what it is. Do not over manipulate your hair. Yeah, I mean, again, that's easier said than done. You know, I'm just now at 6.5 months trying styles, but you know. Okay. Number 6, just like watch as many videos before you start, just to kind of get an idea on what to expect. And number 7, you do not need to use a lot of products. I am Miss Junkie Products, always trying different, like, I was just like watching my old videos. I was doing too much. I don't need all those products. Because it's like the 2 times that I went to a loctician, it's like they washed my hair twice. Well, the first time I had it done at month 5, she bleached it to color my hair. And I'm not even kidding. It was literally 5 weeks before I had to wash my hair. So you really don't need all that. Like, you don't need all those products. And I wish someone would have told me in the beginning, just from the beginning, when you take a shower, don't use a shower cap. Let the moisture from the shower just help your hair. I can't think of when I started to do that, but just start from the beginning. Number 9, buy some satin caps and, some hats, with the satin liners. So if you just haven't, you don't feel like doing your hair, or, you have some old barrel twists, just throw that on, Trust the process and enjoy the journey. I was so, not trusting it. I was like, oh, I'm scared. Is it looking right? Is it looking right? Am I doing right? And once I just get to the point, just trust the process. It's just what it is. Number 11. Wash your hair when you need to. I was sitting up there thinking before I started that, oh my God, you have to not wash your hair. Listen, when your hair needs to be washed, wash it. Wash it. Don't go under nobody's timeline but your own. Number 12, your journey is your journey. Your journey will not be like anyone else's. So just don't expect, because this person here looks like this. It's your journey. Don't give up. Don't give up. It was a few times I was like, is this the right decision? It was like up into 3 months, you could still comb them out. But by that 4th month, it was like, you not stuck, but it would have been difficult to comb them out. But don't give up. Number 14, take a lot of pictures and videos. I was doing these weekly check-ins, and a lot of times I just forgot to take still pictures, and I'm miss out on looking back and now that I was doing a compilation of different videos up to 6 months. I was like, wow, I didn't take a lot of pictures. I missed out on that. Number 15, you will see changes sooner than you expect. I don't know, it was 2 weeks and I was getting a little knot. I was like, oh, okay, what we got? But I'm telling you, at 4 months, I wasn't getting any unraveling. And it was much sooner than I thought, because everybody was like, okay, you're not going to see budding to this month. You're going to see changes sooner than you expect. And this number 16 is one thing that I know I didn't know, but you can still do protector styles with your locks. A lot of people say, wait till they're mature, wait till you get to 12 months. But I follow a young lady, and I'm telling you, she do so many different protector styles over her locks that I was like, what? She's so versatile. And this is one thing that I really, really wish someone would have told me. If your head is itching and you're not quite ready to wash it, I don't know where I picked this up at, but take some witch hazel, put it on a towel, and then just wipe your scalp. It's gonna freshen up your scalp. Witch hazel is a very gentle thing. I just did my scalp last night because I didn't want to wash my hair. I'm trying to wait as long as I can. Just spray a little witch hazel, whatever kind. I actually found one that had lavender in it, which I already had in my cabinet. So I just okay, I have the regular kind. Let me just try the lavender. And I sprayed it, and then just take the towel and just go through your hair. to go through your scalp. So that was one thing that I really wish I would have known that earlier. Number 18, I wrote, find a loctician for a consultation. If you're just unsure, just go to a professional. Just find, because it's even like I'm talking about breaking my locks, that I really thought there was something I can do myself. It wasn't. It was just better to just find a loctician, get a consultation. They have so much experience. And that's another thing. Look at the reviews when you find a loctician. It's a lot of people know how to, they're like a one-trick pony. That's all they can do is one way and they don't have enough knowledge to really help you through. Number 19, head wraps are wonderful. So since I have my hair up in a style, I'm gonna, after this, do a video with the different head wraps and like turbans and the different things that I found. Like my beauty supply store, you can get on $5.99, $7.99. I'm pretty sure I didn't pay over $10 for any of them. And I was just like trying them out. They're your friend. And number 20, massage your scalp regularly. I mean, I try to do it every day, but I know it's sort of like keep your hands out your hair, stop manipulating. Like, girl, you all over the place. But if you're gonna oil your scalp, just massage it. I mean, it just feels so good. So that's my 20 things on things I wish I knew, or suggestions that would help me. Till the next one. Bye.